Another blooming business in Oklahoma, mushrooms. Millions of them grown, packed, and shipped around the country courtesy of a family-owned business in Ottawa County. Reporter Steve Shaw hits the road for Northeast Oklahoma to visit one of the largest and most successful mushroom farms in America.
JM Farms in Miami produces more than 27 million pounds of mushrooms a year. In 1979, Virgil Juergensmeyer left his plant manager job at Ralston Purina in St. Louis to open his own mushroom farm here, and he never looked back.
Back then, you could only transport mushrooms successfully about 400 miles. So Virgil and his brother decided that in Oklahoma, here in Northeast Oklahoma, we could reach within 400 miles. We could reach Kansas City, major markets, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Dallas.
When they opened in '79, JM Farms had 40 employees. They produced around 40,000 pounds of mushrooms a week. 42 years later, they boast more than 400 employees because there's so much work to do.
So this area is called the wharf. This is where we make all of our compost.
Compost is where it begins and really ends at a mushroom farm.
It's organic matter. It's the breakdown of organic matter. So we take chicken litter, we take wheat straw, gypsum, cottonseed meal, and urea, mix it all together. It's about 3 weeks out here, and it's the food for the mushroom.
Once the compost sits out for 3 weeks, it goes into a huge yellow hopper.
Our old one was called Big Mama. I don't know what they call this one, but it came from Holland.
The compost is then churned and sent through a tunnel where it's pasteurized for 6 days. Pasteurization kills off anything that could hurt the consumer.
Our target coming into this tunnel facility right here is 200 wet tons of compost per day. So we try to fill 364 days a year, so that's quite a few wet tons of compost.
I'm not smelling perfume. What is that smell?
It's the breakdown of organic matter. It happens everywhere around you. It's happening in your backyard when leaves fall or flowers die. We just do it on such a large scale that you're always going to have a little bit of an odor.
The compost then goes through another machine where mushroom seeds are added. It's called spawning. The compost and the mushroom seeds are then put in wooden trays.
And those pins or mushrooms mature, and then we come to a growing room. So on day 12, we move these trays up to a growing room, and they'll stay here until day 35.
It's in that window between day 15 and day 35 when the mushroom crop is picked.
So we only raise 3 different varieties, even though they're really technically 2. We grow the white button mushroom, we grow portobello, and we grow cremini. The portobello and cremini are the same type of mushroom. It's just the portobellos are allowed to grow completely mature and grow a little bit larger.
JM pickers earn upwards of $20 an hour, but you gotta move fast.
Everything's hand-picked. They're good harvesters will average anywhere from 100 to 120 pounds per hour.
It is popular. We're very busy right now. It's a busy season.
Definitely, yeah. We're hearing stuff on Facebook all the time about how they're either using our mushrooms in their salads and different things, or they're using our compost to grow vegetables and different things that they're using.
JM Farms is always looking for good help.
So we start a new crop every single day. So technically we do 365 cycles a year. 365.
Are you guys 24/7?
24/7.
So where do these mushrooms go? Everywhere, mostly across the middle U.S.
Today we can transport mushrooms clear across the country because of air ride trailers and computer-driven reefers and things of that nature. We're just a lot more efficient.
A large chunk stays local. There are 20 hideaway pizzas in Oklahoma and in Arkansas. They use nearly 300,000 pounds of JM Farms mushrooms each year. This past Wednesday was National Ranch Dressing Day. JM Farms fried mushroom and ranch is practically religion here. So is what Virgil Juergensmeyer accomplished all those years ago. He now lives in Arizona.
I think Virgil's 91 or 92 now. Yeah. He was a young man, he wasn't a young man when he started this. What was he, 50? I mean, that's pretty good age to be starting a company like this, but he worked 7 days a week.
In Miami, Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.